Ladies and gentlemen, it's one thing for your average viewer, average moviegoer to not quite understand what it takes for a movie to break even when it comes to the budget and marketing and the box office numbers. But to have a professional website come up with an article like this that simply does not know what's going on and how these numbers are figured out is astronomical at just... We make jokes that the Shill media websites don't know what's going on, but this just takes the case. In this article from CBR.com, Indiana Jones 5 breaks even at the box office. What? After an underwhelming start at the box office, Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny has now broke even with its budget. What on earth are they talking about? Apparently, they don't know how numbers and marketing, and they don't realize that the theaters need a cut themselves? Sorry, theaters, you're not making any money off of this one. So while the Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny didn't quite live up to the studio expectations at the box office, this film is not a total bomb. Oh, I've got some bad news for you here. It's a complete and utter disaster, as it has now officially broken even. Everyone celebrate. CBR.com, and more specifically... Who is this? Jeremy Dick. This article's a joke, right? It has to be a joke. If you notice an echo, I'm recording from a hotel room. I'm on the run. Hide me from the Shill websites. My goodness. Collider reported that sequel with its, which is the 5th installment of the Indiana Jones movie series, there were only 3 of them, has reached $302 million at the international box office. Yay, everybody celebrate. But here's the problem. The theater gets half the money. So they've only got about $150 million that goes towards the budget. So oopsie doopsie. That pushes the film just past its estimated budget of $300 million. My God, how can you be so astronomically wrong in just one sentence like that? Now, I'm learning a lot of things about budgeting and how, you know, the break-even numbers that it requires. I'm new to this, but I'm learning here and there, and I'm paying attention to what everybody's saying. And the idea that a professional website like CBR.com, Mr. Dick, you just don't know what's going on or how these numbers are figured out. Basic math, you take the production budget, $300 million. You take the marketing budget, which is an estimated, probably, we'll lowball it. Let's go $100 million. So you got a total budget of $400 million between marketing and production. Now, theaters need to take 50% of the box office cut because, hey, they have to make money as well. If it was in China, the production company, the studio, would only get about 25% of that. So in some studios, some areas take less of a cut. Some theaters take less of a cut in different areas around the world. So the rough estimate is about 50%. So you have an $800 million break-even point with Indiana Jones, and that, again, that is a very low-ball estimate because some rough estimates would put the advertising budget at about $150 million, which would push the total budget to $450 and the break-even point at $900 million. So let's be generous and put it at $800 million. So as of right now, this movie is losing $500 million? My goodness gracious, how do you not understand capitalism? Oh my goodness, to quote the movie, that's capitalism. Oh goodness, pushes the film just past the estimated, let's see, around $145 million earned domestically. That is astronomically bad. For Dial of Destiny, while another $157 million came from overseas ticket sales. That's even worse. Generally, with movies like this, you would see the international box office that's at least double that on a being generous if it's a popular movie, but apparently Indiana Jones isn't doing so well domestically or internationally. While climbing to $302 million is commendable, no, it's not. You are a liar. My goodness. Either you're being intentionally disingenuous or you are astronomically stupid, ignorant, better to use the word ignorant, of what it takes for a movie to break even. My goodness. Previews weren't perfect. Are you serious? They were more on the positive side. No way they weren't. Cannes Film Festival talked about some people in the audience talking amongst themselves, ignoring the movie, and actually getting bored. For a 2.5-hour movie, I'm not surprised. It did run a little... Oh, excuse me. It did run a little long. No, it's worth noting that the audience score is considerably higher with an 88% rating. Ooh, hold on a second. I almost want to check that out right now. Rotten Tomatoes, 68%. Now, I should have been prepared for this. Let's go check it out together, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see. What do I got? Rotten Tomatoes, Indiana Jones, and the Dial of Destiny. Let's check it out together, ladies and gentlemen. We're doing it live. My internet. Let's see. Oh, 88% audience score. Oh, verified ratings. So, I've talked about this before. They have a verified audience and an all audience. So, we ready for this? Oh, not too bad. So 80% of audience, 10,000 plus ratings. That's actually not that bad, honestly. I'm surprised. And yet, still, it's not making any money at the box office. That is just, I don't know how. I don't know who allowed this article to be written, but somebody needs to have a talking to if you think just because Indiana Jones 5 broke $300 million internationally that it's starting to make money. I've talked about it before. I'll keep talking about it when these websites are just this wrong, for lack of any more inventive words. This is so bad. This is wrong. But hey, what do I know? Let me know what you think in the comments. Leave a like, leave a dislike. I appreciate you making it this far. Have a good one.